Welcome back in. From outdoor adventures to character building challenges, Scouting America is teaching young people how to lead with heart. Here to share more about how they are helping kids grow, thrive, and serve their communities from the Silicon Valley, Monterey Bay Council are Eric Tarboe and Magnus Grigsby. I don't know if I said your guys' names right, but I gave it my all. Thank you so much for being here.
Hey, Cub Scouts do your best.
Yeah, so I'm giving it my all.
Cub Scouts do your best.
Exactly. Thank you guys so much for being here and for all you do for the community and other people. Tell me a little bit about Scouting America and what it is you do.
Well, we're super excited because boys and girls and young women and young men from first grade, actually kindergarten, all the way up through high school can all join our program. From King City all the way up to Daly City, nearly 20,000 young people, boys and girls, were served last year and are continually served. And probably about 500 PACs, troops, and Sea Scout ships.
Okay, and Sea Scout is a word that I'm learning about just now. It is so interesting. Magnus, I want you to tell me what a Sea Scout is and what it is that you do.
Yeah, so basically a Sea Scout, you can join anytime you're in high school pretty much, and we are kind of organized into ships, and we, go and learn skills on the water, maritime skills, leadership skills. Each of the ships kind of has their own boat and does things on the water instead of on the land.
And Magnus's ship, the Pearls, was named the U.S. flagship, the flagship of all Sea Scouts for the entire country.
Wow.
It's really a big deal.
That's very cool. So you must be good at what you do, Magnus. That's pretty cool.
Apparently, yes, as I would say.
Do you have a favorite part of being a Sea Scout? Like, is there anything that's like your favorite task or anything that you have to do?
Honestly, so I've kind of, as I've gone through the ranks and spent my time in Sea Scouts, I've really enjoyed the leadership aspect of it.
Oh, yeah.
And that's just a really fun challenge for me, and just teaching other people how to do various different things, and all the like complex like organization and sometimes like the crazy logistics. I kind of like to dive into that, and I don't know, it's just interesting for me. So that kind of more abstract concept is what I really enjoy, yeah.
I think you like to manage people. That's awesome. It sounds like you're a people person. It's very, very cool. Now, Eric, I know there are a lot of fun opportunities for people to join in on y'all's fun and learning and serving the community. Tell us about those opportunities that are coming up.
Well, we're super excited this year because we're just starting our recruiting season, which starts at the end of the summer, goes in the fall. And our friends at Gilroy Gardens have partnered with us and said for every single girl, boy, young man, young woman who joins Scouting, gets to go to Gilroy Gardens for a day of fun.
Awesome.
So we're super excited to partner with them with that. I mean, we may have 1,500 to 2,000 young people join, and we can all go to Gilroy Gardens and have fun. But it's not just going to Gilroy Gardens or having fun, it's making friends. It's the bigger picture of young people now are going to be taught that it's more important to engage in your community, to be a citizen in your community, and that helping other people is more important than maybe helping yourself. So that's what Scouting teaches, and through it all, the Scouts are having fun, and they're learning a whole lot of things. They don't know how much they're learning because they're learning it through fun.
Very cool. I remember when I was a kid, my cousins did Girl Scouts, and they knew so many skills. Take me through, what are some of the most like basic, starting, fundamental skills that people learn in Scouting?
Well, a really neat thing is that the Scouts have to do all these rank advancements and learn things, and many of them they have to bring home. For example, one is they have to make a safety plan for their house. What happens if there's a fire? This is a little Cub Scout that needs to talk with their caretaker or their parents for, hey, mom or dad, whatever, this is what we need to do, if there's a fire at home. So it's not just the youth that are learning. A lot of times the families are picking up a lot of interesting information. But there's an awful lot of fun things that they learn to do too, like building your own Pinewood Derby car and racing the Pinewood Derby car, building rockets. And it's really fun when you have to plan to bring a group of your friends out overnight and build a shelter in the woods and sleep in that shelter overnight. Right now, we have the highest number of Scouts that have ever gone to Camp High Sierra or summer camp that are doing exactly that thing right now.
Oh, so they're out there this summer?
Yes, building a shelter for one night, but still go out, build a shelter all by yourself, sleep in it, but not just by yourself, with a group. And some of the boys and the girls are just really doing amazing projects. I mean, it's pretty fantastic to kind of encourage them and enable them, and then to watch what they do. It's fantastic.
Okay, so Magnus, I want to go a little bit behind the scenes of your story. So when did you start? How old were you when you started in Scouting?
So Scouting, I started in 6th grade, so I must have been like 11 or something like that. And then I kind of went through, it was Boy Scouts at the time, and got my Eagle Scout award. And then as I was kind of aging out of that program, I mean, not necessarily aging out, but growing out of it a little bit, then I found Sea Scouts through my mom. She's like, hey, you should come join this cool program. And I kind of had never heard of it also. I was like, what is that? That's not, I mean, I fought her a little bit. I was like, nah, I don't want, I'm not, that doesn't, I don't know. New people, I'm not really sure. But then I joined, and it was really fun. Like pretty much, I don't know, like every other city has one across the Bay Area. It's really sick. And you know, you could say that I took more away from Sea Scouts in my high school experience than like high school.
Yeah,
it was,
well,
just learning about all just the navigational skills, and especially all the teamwork. Just, it's incredible life skills.
Exactly. I feel like sometimes in high school you learn more about life outside of the school even, because you're going through so much, you're making new friends, you're learning new skills all the time. Now, I know that we want to celebrate one of your recent achievements that you have made, and Eric tells me you're 1 in a million. So kind of explain maybe what Magnus has done here.
Well, only around 4% of all Scouts actually earn Eagle Scout, which is very challenging, and it's such an achievement when you do earn it. Only 1 in a million Scouts earns both Eagle Scout and the highest award of Sea Scouting called Quartermaster. Wow. So it's truly a crazy statistic, but that's the kind of young man Magnus is. It's just, he's 1 in a million.
That's amazing. Well, congratulations, Magnus.
Thank you so much.
That's very
It means a
cool.
lot.
Yeah, anything that you want to say to maybe someone who hasn't started in scouting yet and they're interested, any message to them?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, just get a couple of friends, and you know, don't be afraid to like look up and call somebody and explore. It's probably the cheapest way you can get out in the water in the Bay Area, and it's really fun. And there'll be some crazy things that'll happen and some really fun things that'll happen, and you'll learn a lot, and it'll be a blast.
Well, it has been so fun meeting you both. I've learned a lot just today. Thank you so much for coming and for chatting and for what you do in our community. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for